All right, welcome Miguel Rojas. Everyone say what's up, Miggy.
What's up, Miggy?
Hi, Miggy.
What's up, guys?
Miggy.
Miggy Mars. Um, I've got,
Mar.
I've got your song. Hold on, let's go. All right. So here's a little intro for Miguel Rojas, guys. Miguel's our first guest speaker of the evening here today. I don't know. Are you guys able to hear his song on the Zoom? Um, then it gets the audio all messy. So let me move this over here. Alrighty, cool. So guys, I'll just pause the music. That is a remix from Miguel Rojas himself, Miggy Mars. Just to introduce you all to Miguel here. Miguel started this job back in 2023. Heard about the job from his cousin Damien. I remember your cousin Damien. He made $1,500 in his first 4 days on the job. His paycheck's right over there. And Miguel was, wasn't really looking for a job. Was kind of cool with his other job at the time, and decided to, check it out. Started in the middle of the SE2 push, so like July, like 18th is when he started. Miguel sold $20,000 in his first 10 days on the job. By the way, just so you guys know some of his stats, I would jot some of these things down. I would have your pens out. He did 38 appointments, sold on 27 of them, and had a $752 average order size. Miguel is also a proud owner of a push rock. If you want to show him your push rock, Miguel, let's go. Let's fire it up. And then you can also just make sure you hop off mute when you start speaking. I just see you're muted right now. But guys, Miguel is now at $71,000 in Cutco sales. And he's going to talk to you guys today about the summer mode and summer mindset. So Miguel, without further ado, let's give him a warm welcome. A round of applause for Miguel Rojas.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. How you guys all doing today? I'm sorry, I know I forgot you all mute. I couldn't hear that.
We're
All right.
doing great, Miggy.
All right, good. Good. It's been a while. Taco. Oh, I missed you guys. So I got a little slideshow for you guys. Can you guys see my screen right here? Thumbs up. All right. All right, guys. Today I'm gonna talk to you about summer mindset. I've done a lot in my time with Cutco, and I've picked up a few things that I've learned in my time there, which really helped me get those big summers that I've been able to achieve. And I'm here today to share those key things with you, so that not only I can have my big summer, but also you guys can have your big summer. Because summer is a time where miracles can happen. I truly believe that. So, a little bit about me. I'm Miguel. As Jacob said so well, I have done over 71,000 career sales. I did 20,000 first 10 days, and I held that fast start record in Chicago division for a good while. I heard it recently got broken. Last summer, I did 22,000 in my SC2 push. Finally got that rock. I was able to fly out to Olean. Yeah, that is using there. I was able to fly out to Olean to check out the headquarters. Went to a lot of meetings with team leadership conferences and whatnot. And I made a lot of great experiences in this time. And I owe it all to Cutco. So one of the biggest things is to having a big summer is showing up. All right. And showing up and just it's not just being like strolling in if the team meeting starts at 6 doesn't mean showing up at like 6:05 or whatnot. Like you want to show up. And what this means is that you're there and ready to work. So show 80% of success is showing up. And the other 20% is being coachable. So you could show up, but if you're not willing to work or like learn from whether it be your managers or whoever else, then you're not going to get the full value of your summer. And so what does this look like? This looks like going to champs clubs at 7:30 every day. I know you guys have those every morning, and yes, sometimes it may suck waking up at 6 o'clock and be like, "Oh, I got champs club right now." Think of it as like, "Hey, I got champs club right now. Let me start my day right." Because every time that I went to champs club and made the phone calls, and even if I booked nothing, I ended up having a good day. So on top of that, that also means going to every team meeting. You have these weekly meetings. We can meet up with all of your Cutco friends, get inspired every week, and be able to fill up your week to its entirety at the peak phone calling time. So why not show up to your meeting every Wednesday? Also, this means actively being present during your demos, presentations, meetings, conferences, etc. If you're not fully present, then you're not fully listening, you're not fully learning. Now, on top of this, listening to what your manager tells you to do, being coachable. If your manager tells you, "Hey, you're slacking on this part of your demo, this is what you should do to try to get those try to get a higher closing rate or getting more recs." If you're not, your manager's there and he's your lifeline. If you're not listening to your lifeline, you're drowning. You're losing money, and you're able to get so much more if you're just listening to them. The reason why I did so well is because after every demonstration, I called Jacob. I said, "Hey, this is how it went. This is what went down." He would be like, "Did you do this, this, this?" I'd be like, "Oh no, I didn't do this," or "Yeah, I did this, but this could have been better." He'd be like, "All right, this is what you should do to work to improve this." And I listened, and because of that, I got the numbers that I wanted to get. And on top of this, I really thought every day I would journal, which you guys should be doing in your Chance Club. So highly recommend doing that if you haven't or been already. Learn something new every day. Always journal something that I've learned. I always journal something I've learned that day, whether it be something super small or something major. So be able to come back to your bed at the end of the day with something fresh in mind, like this is what I learned today, this is what I'm gonna take from today to tomorrow. Now, my big one for me on why I was able to do so well in my pushes, and my fast start, is because I had a big goal in mind. Day one, I came with training. I came up to Jacob. I said, Jacob, I want to make $5,000 by the end of the summer. How do I do this? And he said, you have to sell 20,000. All right. It looks like a lot, but I was very goal oriented. I had a lot of things in my personal life that made me want to achieve this. And when I had that goal in the back of my mind every single time in demonstration, that fueled me every single time. So one of the biggest driving factors for many people is your goals. When the why is strong enough, the how is easier. So even though a $20,000 goal seemed overwhelming, if your reasoning behind it is strong enough, then how that's going to happen is going to all happen in place. So you just got to firmly believe in your goal, and you'll achieve it. So I want you guys to take a minute and ask yourselves this: what do you want out of your summer? So I'm going to take a minute, and what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to take a minute and just speed run, write down a list of things to do that you want out of the summer. So whether it be money, tangible items, experiences, skills, emotional mastery, a stacked resume, whatever you want. I want you to take this minute, starting now, to jot down a bunch of stuff that you want. So give you guys that minute, and after that, we'll reconnect. So some joggers for things you might want. Maybe there's a new festival coming up. Maybe there's someone you want to see in concert. Maybe you want a new car. Sometimes I know a lot of people struggle with a car. Maybe one new car. Could be that you want to use this as experience for a new job. Maybe you want to build connections to find a new position through your demonstrations that you're doing. Maybe you want to, I don't know, get a PS5 or Xbox One or whatever it may be. Whatever fuels you, that's what should be on your list right now. So I'll give you a few more seconds. All right. So real quickly, I want one person from each office to share what, if we can, to share what they had written down, their top list. Can we do that, Jacob?
Sweet, we got you, Miggy. Come on, kid.
Yeah, we got it. Tarek, go first though.
Yep, kid's coming up.
Can you see me?
Yeah, they can say it.
Got you.
What's up? Okay. The biggest thing I put down was be consistent throughout the summer because like sometimes I get up late, sometimes I get up early. I want to be able to have that consistency to go into the next year of college. I
Yeah,
don't
for
know.
sure. Yeah,
Okay.
100%. That like with that going to Champs Club or waking up in those mornings can help you get that ball rolling and get that consistency going. Nice. Who do you got next? Lindley
Cena and Oakbrook coming over.
or
Wait, we already have Jimmy here. Jimmy, go for it.
All right. Biggest thing I want out of this summer is definitely income. I want to go into my fall semester of college knowing that I made a lot of money this summer, knowing that I can start investing towards my future and be successful wherever I want to go.
nice, nice.
Sweet.
I'm going down the list up my left, right to left. So let's do uh Xander, then Michaela, then Jacob.
Yeah, so I've got new connections, both in the office and customers. That way, down the road in life, I can use them for anything, whether it's jobs or just handing out, stuff like that.
Nice. Those connections are huge. Good work. Miss Morale.
Okay, Luby, go.
I put make 10K this summer, start an IRA, and get the President's Club letter.
There you go. That was a good one. Nice.
Fire.
All right. Jacob's office.
Cena.
And then Dom, do you have one too? All right, we'll do Dom after that.
My goal is to learn how to like build better systems for what I want to do, like learn how to set goals and then also build the systems to like achieve my goals no matter what it is or where it is.
Perfect. All right, so do Dom and then Darius.
All right, good evening, everyone. My
And then
goal
Plainfield.
is money.
Sorry.
My goal is just to make more money because this is basically like my first job, my first real job. So I want some sense of accomplishment from it.
Nice, nice. There you go. All right. Now next one. Darius and then Plainfield.
All right.
I am also so excited to build great job skills with this job and be able to build a resume because I've already been learning so much dedication and hard work from doing this.
Perfect, perfect. Last but not least, Plainfield. Let's go, Gianna.
Oh yeah, this is Michaela, everyone. Hi. So my goal is to have a 50K summer, just because I love my team and I really want to help them out, and I'm so grateful to be here.
Nice, nice. All right, so I'm sure as you guys could all tell, like everyone's got different goals, different whys. And a lot of you guys are here today with different perceptions about Coco and different backgrounds. Like some of you guys, this might be your first team meeting. For some of you guys, like, oh, I'm seasoned. Some of you guys are like, oh, this is like a part-time job, whatever it is. So everyone has different takes on what they want to do, whether it just be just seeing how the job starts off, whether or just part-time casual money, or they're taking this very serious and they want to make some very serious money. However it is, doesn't matter. As long as your why and your conviction is strong enough, you will be able to achieve the goals that you have in mind. Now, lastly, a lot of people ask me, Miguel, if you're selling all this Cutco, you're doing all this work, waking up chance club every day and doing all this, like how are you having a summer? How are you doing all these things? Well, I'll tell you what, this is what my summer with Cutco looked like. I went to Florida. I went to Vegas. I went to Grand Canyon. I went to a lot of festivals. I got to see DJ artists that I love, and this was all while doing 20K pushes, selling Cupco all the time. And so the way I was able to do this is proper time management. And so managing your time, as difficult as it may seem, looking at a blank calendar, it's actually fairly easy. You just got to take 30 minutes of your time to do this. So when you open your calendar, you want to have what do you want to put down first? Is your rocks, your pebbles, and your sand. Your rocks are things that happen at the same time every time. So this could be your team meetings, champs clubs, alliance meetings for when you're in your pushes, church, team practices, if you're doing summer sports or summer classes, whatever that may be. Next, you have your pebbles. And so these have to happen, but they can be moved around. So this could be your demos, this could be your homework, or whatever it may be. And then last but not least, you have your sand. So this can happen whenever time permits. So hanging out with your friends, hobbies, fun stuff like that. Notice how I put the order that I put these in: rocks, pebbles, then sand. When you're filling out your calendar, you should put them in the same exact order. Your rocks go first, then your pebbles, then your sand. If you're putting your sand all in first, you got no space for your rocks or your pebbles, right? If I'm booking up all my time just to hang out with my friends and whatnot, when am I doing my demos? When am I going to team meeting? Right? So you got to plan accordingly. With proper time management, anything is possible. You do have the ability to have the best summer of your lives. We'll make it happen. So just to show you a little bit of how I manage my time, how I book my calendar through the summer, I'm going to go ahead and show you what my calendar looked like during SC2. Can you guys see my calendar? I can get a thumbs up. All right, perfect. So this was July of last year. As you can see, I went to Florida, and then I had it for my calendar SC2. So we're gonna go the week by week. So this first week, I was in Florida. I still had stuff in for demos at whatever calls. And the next week, boom, I hit the ground running. What I did, I booked out time slots. Like, these are times I have available. If they're blue, they're open. If they're green, that means money. It's booked. And so I did this throughout the entirety of my pushes, and then had stuff blocked off for the conference, for phone jams, fans clubs, alliance meetings, everything. So if you're very serious about getting that 50K summer, about getting that new car or whatever it may be, this is what your calendar should look like if you want to be able to achieve that. So that's all I had shared with you guys today. I appreciate you guys having me here. I missed you guys at Oak Brook. I hope you guys have a great summer. Go kill it. This is your summer. This is your time to shine. Go make that money. You guys got it.
Let's give it up for Miguel. Thank you so much, Miguel. We appreciate you for your preparation, and we're excited to kick off phone jams here in all of our offices and have a really great summer. So fantastic. We're going to close out the meeting now. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Crush the phone jams. See you,
guys. Peace.